So let's take a look at the Revolve command. You start off exactly the same way, where you identify a sketch plane, lock to that plane, and then you start sketching. And let's just come up with a little concept here, something simple. And let's just push this in here. And then we're going to go back and close it along the Z axis. Now, instead of extruding this, when we go to the select button, you do it exactly the same way. You go to select the region as if you're going to extrude, but instead of extruding and grabbing the arrow, what we do is grab the ball and we drag that ball over on the line we want to rotate it around. And we're going to revolve it around here, and so we simply select that, accept it, and say we could close that. And we have these options here. Do you want it finite or do you want to go 360? If it's on finite, then we could just say, well, we want to go 180. And whichever way you move your cursor flips it back or forth. And so we can fit that. You can see that is the revolve. Now, if you'd like to do a revolve cut, we could come down here, for example, with the circle, and let's just lock to this front face here. And we'll draw a circle, and I'll pull that up a little. We'll draw a circle right on this bottom face here and put a circle right there. Now, we do the same thing, pick the region, and instead of grabbing the front arrow, we want to grab the ball, and we'll drag that onto the Z axis. And now we're ready to revolve that. Now, there's the revolve cut going around that way. And if you went the other way, it would make a solid piece, and we could just lock it to this piece here. And to lock it, and grab the corner, I need to change this and say I'd like the end point, and then I can come back and just click there on the end point. Now, if that's not what we wanted, we'd go back and just hit undo, go back and select, grab the ball, drag it to the axis, and spin that around the other way and create a cut. This may also be a good time to take a look at the thin wall command. If we go to thin wall and we pick on this face to say leave this open, and there's our thin wall command. Got a wall thickness of 4. If you want to modify that, you just change this number right here. You can see how that is all hollowed out. Now, if you'd like to leave additional faces open, you can just click on these faces. Just pick on those, and now they're also open. And if you accept that, right mouse click, you can see you have a thin wall revolve.